Right, let's just get rid of that. Right, hello everybody. Welcome to RevelatorAlf live stream here from the man cave. Now, I decided to do a live stream, so I thought it'd just be easier to give you all an update of the channel. If you watch the videos recently, obviously you know that I'm getting a new bike this coming weekend. Hopefully, at least it should arrive. I think it should be in the dealership today. They're going to check it all over, prep it, and then it hopefully should be ready by Friday. But insurance is ready to go, which is great. Bit steep, I thought. Bit pricey, I thought. You know, especially as the value of the bike is less than my older new bike, if you know what I mean. Or my last bike when it was new, I should say. But anyway, look, that's by the by. I've taken the hit on the first one, and then I'll get it all sorted out the next time I renew the insurance, I suppose. Just got to say thanks to all the existing subscribers and all the new subscribers that are coming onto the channel as well. That's really great. Really good to get lots of your feedback and also lots of comments as well, which is really good. I mean, that's what it's all about, really. Most of the videos I make are to try and interact with people as well. So I kind of pose questions, ask questions, and also anything that I learn about something, I usually just make a video about it, and then hopefully somebody else, get that information as well. So right now, the bike that I've got, the Triumph, obviously that's going to be part exchanged. So at the weekend when I get the new bike, so there'll be less trail riding, or hardly any trail riding, or dirt bike riding for a while now, until I can source a kind of an older style enduro bike, which I'm looking for right now, and that's part of one of my other projects. It's basically to get possibly an old twin shock bike, maybe like a 250cc, something like that, something from the late 70s, early 80s, possibly. I don't know yet. Not buy it for too much, but I'd rather spend the money on sort of restoring it a little bit, or restoring it to be able to ride at least. So that'll be the next project. The diesel bike build is still ongoing. I'm still looking for a donor bike, so I'm looking for a BMW K75 or a BMW K100, something like that. Because I think that's going to be the best fit for it. But again, it's going to have to be a low price bike donor, just to get, because I don't think I'll put the diesel bike on the road. It will probably be more that I'll just take it to shows and things like that. But I'll see, anyway. I mean, by the time I finish it, probably diesel will be outlawed anyway, so God knows what's going to happen. Especially with the way electric bikes are coming on now. So the website is updating a lot now. So we just had a quick run through this morning. Went through, just adjusted a few of the pages. The events page is it's all right. It's expanding. There's a lot of events throughout the year, but the offer is still there for anybody who has a motorcycle event or knows of a motorcycle event. If they want to add that event to their calendar, they can. The idea of the calendar is purely that anybody can look at that calendar and say, okay, I want to go to a motorcycle event. Click on a date. Is there anything near me? So then you just search through the list on that particular date. Very simple, but hopefully be quite effective. The other pages are pretty much in development. The resources page, lots of sort of literature there as well. But the biggest thing to change on the website, and also that's reflected in the numbers that they're starting to peak up now, or pick up now, is the blog posts. Blog posts now are making between 4 and 5, maybe sometimes 6 blog posts a day, which is bringing motorcycle news from around the world. So either motorcycle events, motorcycle incidents, industry news, new bikes, all that kind of stuff. Not just Harleys or Triumphs or off-road bikes or cruise bikes. This is all sorts of bikes and all sorts of innovations. And obviously, one of the hot topics right now is electric bikes. So there's quite a few electric bike stories coming out right now. So that's, obviously, if you search all the blog posts, you'll see they're all stacking up there. So that's it really. So thanks for the followers on the website as well who are signing up to the blog. It's as I say, it's a work in progress. It's something that I'm going to be constantly building on, but I'm really excited about being able to turn the website into kind of a source of information, a source of where you just go there and just get all the latest big stories or bigger stories or interesting stories from the motorcycle world. Not necessarily about racing stories, although occasionally I might put racing stories. I mean, I love my bike racing, of course, whether it's World Superbikes, British Superbikes, AMA, or wherever it is, a MotoGP, whether it's dirt bikes, motocrossing, I love all that. But I'm going to keep that off there for now. But occasionally, if it's something big or it's a big event I really want to cover, then maybe. Possibly next year for the Dakar and next year for the TT, I'll get registered like I used to be when I had my old website as an official media outlet. So that might work out a little bit better as well. But right now, I'm just trying to get back in touch with all the manufacturers and make the website a media outlet for them, a recognised media outlet for them as well. So that's going to take a bit of time, a few weeks to sort out anyway. Right, so that being said, so the website is obviously developing and going on. Really excited about the new bike coming. So it's good to see some of the subscribers, new subscribers, trickling on every day. New subscribers every day, which is really good. But I'm not sure if a lot of this is due to the new sort of content that I'm putting out, or whether it's just a natural thing that was going to happen. I've got a feeling, because I've been making quite a few Harley Davidson type of videos, really, because I'm buying one and I was test riding quite a few. I think that could be a lot to do with it. And whilst I like the brand obviously, and I love the bike, which I'm getting, I'm not sure that I'm going to be doing Harley Davidson only content. It's still going to be workshop content. It's still going to be motorcycle build content. There's still going to be off-road world content, and there's also going to be sort of motorcycle lifestyle and news content as well. So that's not going to change. It's going to increase within time, and it's also going to be more widespread as well. So just a heads up really, if you're looking for purely Harley content, the chances are it won't be. There'll be a lot of it, and it's just like a new toy. You want to play with it all the time. So I'm sure I'll be making lots of new content about the Harley, and especially as I'll be learning about the bike and learning about the brand and learning about like dealership, how the dealerships work and all that sort of stuff. I'll be bringing you my experiences of that with you, to you. The other thing which I'll be doing as well is I'm going to be trying to build up a relationship with a couple of the local dealerships here or nearby, and also with a lot of the groups and everything, to bring you a kind of a view from their point of view, if you know what I mean, a view from the dealership point of view, a view from groups' point of view, that kind of thing. But again, that's a work in progress. I've already had initial talks. Let's see how that goes for the future. But I say, there's going to be varied content, not just on Harley Davidson, but on other stuff as well. One of the things which I've just come through the post as well, which is quite interesting. So I've got the Sport Glide coming, obviously, now the Sport Glide has got the hard case panniers at the back. But what I've already noticed is on those panniers, they're very easily scuffed, either cocking your leg over or something, and they're very easily marked. So what I've decided to do, I have no idea whether this is going to be any good or not, but I've got off eBay some of this sort of 3M vinyl wrapping. You do automotive vinyl wrapping. Well, basically, I've got this black, and it's a matte black. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sort of not cover them over entirely, but maybe just put strips over where I think that it's going to mark the most, maybe on the top and on the forward leading edge, leading side of it, um, and see how that works. Maybe, you know, it might look like an absolute pile of crap, but I think, you know, especially in the early time, just to protect protect them from being scratched and marked, and that might be good. I think also this kind of thing worked really well, working on the mud guards as well. Maybe in some of the lower edges where a lot of grit and everything can sort of ping off and scratch the paintwork, but also on the rear mud guard or fender, whichever you want to call it. There, you know, if let's say if you're going away or whatever, you want to strap bags to it. Actually, having some of this on top will actually protect their paintwork as well. Because if you've ever been touring, you know you end up strapping things all over the place. It goes over the paintwork, and you either have to take off your t-shirt to, you know, protect the paintwork, whatever. So I've found, even with previous bikes that I've had, having something like this, or broad, wide tape, you know, black tape is usually pretty good for that. Anyway, so it literally just come in today, so I've just had a look at it. It's like 1.5 meters by 30 centimeters. The only problem is it's all folded in this kind of. There you go. Right, and I bought 2 of them, and I've probably gone over the top, but I thought I'm going to future-proof this a little bit and see about putting it. Now I'll probably make a video, you know, because I've got a YouTube channel, about how I'm going to put it on. But basically, look, they've all folded it and put creases on. So what I'm going to do is just unfold it, and I'm in the man cave here and it's quite warm, so blimey, look at that thing. Wow, there you go. I'm going to just let it rest here and let it kind of unravel itself and see if that works. Maybe the heat that's in here will actually you know, flatten it out a bit, and then it'll be easier to put on anyway. So that's the updates really. So, you know, there's going to be a lot more content. One of the things when I first started this channel, was that I wanted to run in parallel the website as well. And the early start of it wasn't that great. I wasn't sure what I was doing with either of them really. Because this is the first channel I've done properly. I've done other channels, but this is the first one done properly, and I've run lots of websites before for various other reasons, but this is the first time I've ran them both together and totally integrated social media and all that kind of stuff, which I don't do a lot of myself, but via the website it automatically generates stuff, or social media posts. Now, my aim was with the website to do a minimum of one blog post every day for a year, and then see how it goes. I'm on track. I'm on 307 or 308 consecutive days right now of blog posts, which I think is an achievement in itself, because you constantly have to write, you know, different things. A lot of those blog posts also feature a lot of the video links as well, so that's good. The same I wanted to do with the channel as well. I wanted to produce a minimum of 1 video a day. I have not quite achieved that. I have missed quite a few days, I would say, but not an amazing amount of days, you know, over the last year. The channel, actually, because in the early days what I was doing, I was filming the entirety of, let's say, an off-road trip, dirt trails or whatever, and I was chopping it up into about 4 or 5 videos. So what I did, I put those on. So currently now, the channel's got over 900 videos. I think it's 910, 908 videos, something like that. Anyway, one of my other sort of benchmarks was to get to 1,000 videos as well. And hopefully that'll, well, like I said, I've got another 90 odd to go. But you know, that'll come around pretty quick. I always start to make the videos ahead of time, up until recently, funny enough, and I wanted to try and make it a bit more that I'm making videos not so much so far ahead when they're completely out of date, but also wanted to make them more real time as well. So I was off live streaming for a while, but now I'm back live streaming. So I'm going to be doing a bit more live streams as well. I'm going to try and consistently do, you know, daily videos as well. They won't be sort of long riding videos or anything like that. They're going to be more like 4 or 5 minute videos, 5 minute videos, whatever, and just discuss different things or whatever. So I'm sure I'm going to have lots to talk about, lots to discuss over the next few days, next few weeks, I should say, with a new bike, but also the website as well is going to reflect that. So any new news, anything I hear, I'll probably make a video about it, and anything I see or do, I'll probably make a video about it as well. Right, anyway, so this is a bit of an odd time to do a live stream, I know. It was kind of an impromptu thing. I was going to do a video just and upload it, but I thought I'd just do this anyway. I've kind of like live streaming, you know, there's no editing, there's no hiding, you know, behind mistakes or anything. You just do it and away you go. Anyway, right. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for the subscribers. To all of you who've subscribed, check out the website RevelatorAlf.com, and you can go on social media and check the you know, all my social media places at RevelatorAlf is usually one. But all the links for everything, website, social media, all the podcasts, whatever. I'll be doing those, starting up those again soon. They're all down below in the link below. There should be, especially. And they're in all fairness, they're on every video. If you check out on any video, you'll have the links to all social media, all the podcasts, all the website there, and all the support pages as well. The more support that you kind of get, and that means sort of financial, whether it's PayPal, whether it's Patreon, the more I can, as a YouTuber, the more you can kind of invest and do more and stuff and bring more content as well. So that's part of it as well. Right, anyway, I think I've rabbited on for long enough. Enjoy the rest of your day. Unfortunately, I've got a couple more hours, and I'm going to do a night shift. Ugh, night shift, terrible. So I don't know where I get the time, but there you go. Yeah, I do have a day job, or a night job, whichever you want to call it. But anyway, enough of that. I don't want to hear about my work. Right, I'll catch you on the next live stream, whenever that is. And I'll see you again. Ta-da then. Better turn this off now.